Beneath the Earth's surface lies a hidden force so powerful it could reshape our entire planet in a matter of days. This isn't just a mountain waiting to erupt. It's a supervolcano, the most extreme type of volcanic system known to science. The largest one on Earth isn't just a geological marvel. It's a potential global threat with the power to disrupt climate, collapse agriculture, and challenge the survival of the civilization itself. We're not talking about a typical eruption. We're talking about an explosion so massive it could darken skies worldwide. Can we predict it? Can humanity withstand it? You're watching Spin of Facts, where we uncover the powerful forces shaping our world. Subscribe now, because what you learn today could one day make all the difference. What is a supervolcano? Supervolcanoes are colossal volcanic systems that release over 1,000 cubic kilometers of material in a single eruption. Unlike typical volcanoes, these giants form vast underground magma chambers, which can remain dormant for hundreds of thousands of years. Their eruptions are so massive that they reshape landscapes and alter global climate. These aren't frequent events, but when they occur, they leave lasting scars on the planet. Their sheer power has the capacity to plunge temperatures, destroy ecosystems, and drastically reduce populations. Supervolcanoes such as those at Yellowstone or Toba represent Earth's most extreme geologic threats. Scientists study their history and structure to anticipate any future signs of activity. Their unique formation, intense pressure buildup, and unpredictability make them one of the most feared forces of nature. Yellowstone Caldera. Yellowstone Caldera, located in Yellowstone National Park, is one of the most extensively monitored supervolcanoes on Earth. Measuring about 30 by 45 miles, it was formed by a series of massive eruptions, the last of which occurred around 640,000 years ago. What makes Yellowstone especially concerning is its continued geothermal activity. Every year, thousands of small earthquakes occur here, and scientists have observed rising ground levels and changes in thermal features. Beneath the surface lies a magma chamber stretching over 40 miles wide. An eruption from this caldera could release ash and gas with enough force to affect weather, agriculture, and infrastructure across the globe. Though it shows no imminent signs of eruption, Yellowstone remains a significant point of study for volcanologists and disaster preparedness experts. The magnitude of past eruptions. Looking into the past, Earth has witnessed volcanic eruptions of unimaginable scale. One of the most significant was the Toba supereruption in Indonesia, which occurred about 74,000 years ago. It released over 2,800 cubic kilometers of volcanic debris into the atmosphere, triggering a volcanic winter. The global temperature dropped several degrees, which some researchers believe drastically reduced the human population. Yellowstone has also erupted multiple times in the past, spreading ash as far as the Gulf of Mexico. These weren't just localized disasters, they had global repercussions. The sheer force of these eruptions disrupted ecosystems and altered climate for years. Understanding the scale of these historic events is key to preparing for the future. They remind us of the unpredictable and powerful nature of supervolcanoes. Global impact of a supereruption. A supereruption in today's world would trigger global chaos. The initial explosion could devastate everything within hundreds of miles. But it's the aftermath that could change life as we know it. Ash clouds would cover the sky, blocking sunlight, disrupting weather, and plummeting global temperatures. Agriculture could collapse due to lack of sunlight and acidic rain, leading to food shortages. Air travel would grind to a halt, economies would struggle, and governments would face immense pressure to manage mass displacement and resource scarcity. The 2010 eruption of Iceland's Eyjafjallajökull, though much smaller, disrupted global air traffic. Imagine that on a global scale. A super eruption wouldn't just be a natural disaster. It would be a humanitarian crisis that the world might not be ready to face. How scientists monitor supervolcanoes. Given the risks, scientists continuously monitor supervolcanoes using advanced technology. Seismographs detect minor earthquakes that may indicate magma movement. Satellite-based GPS systems monitor ground deformation, which can signal increasing underground pressure. Infrared sensors help detect heat changes, and gas sensors track emissions like sulfur dioxide. At Yellowstone, the U.S. Geological Survey and other agencies have developed a sophisticated network to monitor every shift in the landscape. This real-time monitoring provides data that can help forecast potential eruptions, although predicting the exact timing remains a challenge. By studying the behavior of geysers, thermal springs, and even the migration patterns of animals, experts are piecing together clues to better understand these systems. While we can't yet stop an eruption, these tools give us a vital head start in preparing for one. Yellowstone's current status and risk level. Currently, Yellowstone remains under close surveillance, but shows no imminent signs of a major eruption. The area experiences between 1,000 and 3,000 minor earthquakes annually, which is considered normal. Ground deformation and geothermal activity have increased in some areas, yet volcanologists reassure that these are routine phenomena. The U.S. Geological Survey keeps the alert level at normal, meaning no eruption is expected in the near future. However, supervolcano systems can be unpredictable, and changes can escalate quickly. The primary concern isn't just an explosive eruption, but also hydrothermal explosions or lava flows that could cause regional disruption. With continuous advancements in technology, scientists aim to improve forecasting. The key lies in maintaining vigilance and educating the public on how to respond in case Yellowstone's behavior ever becomes more threatening. Could a supervolcano eruption be prevented? The concept of preventing a supervolcano eruption feels like something from a sci-fi movie, but some scientists are exploring real strategies. NASA once proposed a plan to drill into Yellowstone's magma chamber and inject water to cool it down, theoretically reducing eruption risk. However, interfering with such a volatile system could trigger exactly what we're trying to avoid. Others suggest using geothermal energy to slowly relieve pressure, though this method also comes with risks. These ideas are still largely experimental and face enormous technical and ethical challenges. Instead of stopping an eruption, the current focus is on advanced monitoring, early warning systems, and public awareness. Understanding the triggers and mechanics of these volcanoes might one day lead to safe mitigation strategies. Until then, our best defense remains preparation and science. Humanity's response plan. Are we ready? Despite the magnitude of potential destruction, global readiness for a supervolcano eruption is alarmingly limited. Most nations do not have detailed response plans for such an event. The United States has regional emergency protocols for Yellowstone, but broader international coordination is lacking. In the event of an eruption, food supplies, clean water, healthcare, and housing would face unprecedented strain. International agencies like the UN may offer assistance, but volcanic winters could extend years, stretching resources to the limit. Simulations suggest that social instability, economic collapse, and migration crises would likely follow. This underlines the urgent need for coordinated planning, stockpiling essential resources, and public education. While the eruption risk may seem distant, the consequences of unpreparedness would be devastating. Our window to act is now, while the volcano still sleeps. You just explored one of the most powerful natural forces on Earth. The largest supervolcano around the world isn't fiction. It's a reality we need to understand. Thanks for watching Spin of Facts. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments. I read every single one. Share this with a friend who needs to see this. Subscribe now so you don't miss what's coming next. Trust me, it's worth it.